Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World of Horror. Now, if you watch some of the latest stuff, you might have noticed that some of this ongoing series has a last time on segment. For this particular World of Horror series, or at least the reboot, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because each playthrough is sort of separate. And there's no real reason, like, hey, last time on. Even though it's sort of more for, hey, the last time on, here's a funny bit. So please watch the previous episode. All that sort of stuff. Anyway, we're here to play World of Horror, so instead of yapping all there like last time, let's get into it, shall we? So we shall customize the playthrough, because we are... Oh ho! Challenge mode. You know what? Let's see what challenges they got. Suitcase, I don't really care. Select your challenge. For a violation. Oof. I don't know what HOD means. Unless that's like the fourth, I think that might be the fourth difficulty that you get if that's been implemented. Yeah, mayhem, so pretty much you have to deal with a weak Miku with no mayhem because her entire thing is doing that. Go, Turkey. I think it was time to quit. Cultist. It was medium difficulty. But the downside is Haru is not going to be good in combat because he's going to constantly have withdrawal. Sort of sucks. This one's probably it's a little easier. You're grounded for a week. Read some books. Moiko, the firearms specialist, has no guns. Ghastly presence. Kiri cannot do any offensive combat actions, so it's spell casting or bust, I think. Ghost Town. You can't do anything but investigate stuff or rest. So, oh boy, and there's two others there. I guess I'm going into it. I'm just jumping right into it. Moiko, who can do stuff, or just Haru with, you know what, just wait. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered and is currently awaiting the museum of our town for its premiere. The Old Guard War. Both you and your enemies do extra damage. Basic World of Horror stuff, so no changes. And just our boy Haru, who is withdrawal. All combat actions are slower, so this is gonna suck. Let's go Hard Knocks. +1 damage when under nicotine rush, but we don't have that, so oof. Do have some water though. Let's go home. The city's changing so fast, man. The first thing, we'll get the police station up because I want to lower combat encounters as much as possible. I do not want to fight. And this is new. It's School Nurse and History Club. Don't need the library. Schoolyard. I think History Club can be somewhat useful. Schoolyard, I'm not sure. We'll see. Because you sort of need to use schoolyard for one thing. Library, you don't. hospital or just going in the pharmacy. Seaside. With the hardware shop and monument. Or do I want the illegal den? Just in case if I need to get some guns or something. That's Haru. Witch's tree. Friendly neighbor. As well. Mailbox is empty. I got library notes. Use. Gain a random spell. I need no sticking bolts to the library. Get some little extra money. The barbell, the Kiryu outfit, samurai guy, leather, Santisa. We just no. Let's look fancy. Of course, you don't look like that there, but and everything else. Take a nice little warm bath before we start our adventure. Stuff's going on. I got 5 mysteries. Beckoning Bulletin. So I have to make sure I get the good ending here. I mean, it sucks if I want to go ending hunting, which part of me wants to do, but we got stuff to do, man. And I'm on timeline A, I think. So I don't have to fight anyone there. Brilliant write-up of a Wedless Ward. I think it's one of the new things, and I think there's a fight at the end of that. Allow me to count of abnormal arms. That's an easy one. On timeline A, I don't think there's any fights there. So let's go to this one, shall we? Doing a challenge mode. Like, what am I doing with my knife? The alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found. The apartment remained vacant. This is very short, so let's push the button to continue. The door to her apartment was closed. She lived alone. What other ways in are there? Perhaps you can get the apartment plan to play with the other flats. But first, I'm making my way downtown. No! You got the history club. Why didn't you get me the... They got the illegal den hardware shop. Oh, come on. I guess I never unselected it. Oh crap, I wanted to go to the police station and you're like, hey guys, I need some help. Okay, fine. We can work with this. It's not terrible. Do I want legal den or hardware shop? I got funds. Let's get hardware shop. 2-handed strength. Pocket knife. Hammer. Small chance of recovering lost stamina after defeating enemies. Yeah, Carpenter Hammer was great before. It was so good. The problem is the chance to hit is so terrible. You are forced to do the prepare action with it, which is not good. But crowbar, 70% chance to hit. Does a decent amount of damage. Sure. I'll take the crowbar. Lightweight and durable. And let's go to the school and let's check out this history club. Doom 4 awards. This is not going to end terribly. Why would this popular student join this weird club? They say this region is just fascinating. Why don't you discover it yourself? So we can get the wing, absorb, or pay 10 doom to get quick thinking. Leasing our decks up. +1 dex, -2 max stamina. Now when I take the stamina hit, I may take the wing. I don't think I want to use anything else in slot C. And I want just to get the perk and call it, get the perk color today. Okay, first off, let's investigate the... Oh man, nope, I'm doing it. I'm being Mr. Completionist, I'm doing it. We're going to the hospital to get the anatomy. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today, we are running a drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? I do not know why I sound like this, but please donate your blood. Yes, and I'm good. You make an excuse and leave a disappointed nurse behind. Investigate in hospital. Art therapy. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. Animal Museum Archive displays a specimen with arms and bones. Wow. Great. Let's go downtown. Like, let's actually do something, shall we? The metro ride. The only metro lining the town connects the university and the science complex. You can take a ride to gain some time, but you also get a feeling something's wrong. Where are the people? So, this one, yeah, it's RNG related. There's a slight, I don't know, say jump scare, but like this picture changes to like a bunch of handprints on the wall on the train with the, what's the word? With the sound effects. If you decide to walk, it increases the doom counter, which we're not want to do. So, RNG, let's go. Nope. Okay. Luck check failure. Something is clearly wrong. There are no lights inside the metro car, and all you see are countless handprints pressed onto the windows. Oh, that was not good. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way someone used a window to escape the murder scene. Well, my reason's already down quite a bit. Mail day. I'm gonna do it. Let's read the letters. Luck success. Sweet. Looks like you won a small amount of money in there, lottery. Lucky you. If this was terrible. Some bad things would have happened. You notice the odd placement of the ventilation shafts. They seem too crawl. They seem too crawl for anyone that's small. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. It matters not. Going in. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Bean sobs. She tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. To check the bathroom is a perception check. I think calm her down's charisma. They're both the same. Let's see how Haru can use his good looks. Yes, he does. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. +4 reason. Let's go. Excellent. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Here we go. Suddenly, it got really cold in the corridor. As you turn to leave, you're stopped by a man with unnaturally pale skin and giant lips. He kisses the air and takes a step closer. It's just a man with a funny face. Honestly, it's probably not that scary, but appears here in the top right. In case you knew, so here we go. Funny face man. Oh, I do not like that reason though. The downside is, this is why Haru is not good. Nicotine withdrawal sucks. Okay, so we're going to take a reason hit. But we have 70% chance to hit. Can't shoot anything. Or I could just go Kung Fu fighting instead. It was Kung Fu fighting. That gives me 9 though. Attack boost, yeah, because dang it, Haru. See. Oh, actually, yeah, everyone does double damage, right? Yeah, because we're in the one guy, so I don't know if that already covered or. Let's just see what happens. Nope. Already. It's already covered in it. There we go. -3 raising. Not so good. One neighbor has complained about her underwear missing. Huh. Let's investigate the apartments. The vending machine. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You recognize the brands of the sodas inside, but you really can use a drink. Well, shoot. I don't want an injury right now, so I'll waste the fun for this. But a cheapest one, I think you can get a really bad event. Get an injury. Expensive one you cost funds for. But it negates any potential bad stuff. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. The second neighbor was complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. What could it be inside the vents? A kind donation. You find an envelope lying on a pillow of your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck on your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? +2 funds, -1 reason. We have all the money. Let's go to the hospital then, real quick. Let's go to the pharmacy. Hey doc, I'm looking for an experimental drug. I mean, I could. I don't like losing max stamina though. Yeah, guess I'll get it. Library notes we'll hold on to with a bottle of water. Let's continue the investigating the apartments. We'll check the building plan to find out where is the place where all the vents connect. Why a priest here? Okay, this is a wheezing hit, but I think it lowers doom. Excuse me, but do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning's coming, says the voice on the other end of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man put on the other side put an accent on the wheel. Hello? Are you still there? I am not liking all these wheezing hits, man. I'll listen to you. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was true, the man is screwed, man. So, reasons continues to go down. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler. Could it be? Let's investigate the boiler room. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, wobbly arm coiling around the room, emptying in the ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. So this is a semi-jump scare. And when you check the vent, you'll see a corpse of a decaying man. Basically. It looks really weird. So it's going to probably take up the entire screen here. So if you don't look at it, it's time to look away. Of course, you can sort of see like, what type of pictures are those? Anyways, let's check the event. It's dark, and then we shed some light on the situation. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert. His elongated lines stretching and disappearing in the darkness of the vent. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Now the tiny key you only get if you do the if you do the side quest. And you only can get this on timeline A, which is mostly useful for the school case, school scissors, and a certain event that happens in the school. After the police have arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, detectives find the body of the man stuck in the ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building's caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and foyer photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and is eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. There's all that stuff. The old guard stirs. Nanny? Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented, war-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Easy color. Okay, I don't bother with that nonsense, so I don't care. Find a key. Looking good. Let's take a bath and get some reason, yeah? Let's move. So Wordless Ward, Fear Festival. That's probably a good one to chill out on. Wordless Ward may end up being last. So we can level up and potentially get some good stuff to handle it. Everything else does not seem combat related. Fear Festival. If I do this like 4th, I can get to too late. Not care too much about it. Beckoning Bulletin. I know the path to a good ending, and I don't want to fight it. This is a challenge one. And I still don't want to get ending A here because I don't want to get the Wishing Well tapes. Because that will cause problems with the Forest, which I probably have to do later with the Fear Festival. So let's do Bulletin, shall we? The bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. In the future, they can teleport. They can do things wirelessly, without phone lines. Amazing. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system. We even host one of them own. Are Vision Power Boards still on? Vision Power Boards and V-Bulletin? Those are the bulletin boards I sort of remember. Well, this is in the 80s, I'm talking about like 2000s. Or 210s. Once you connect, you can read up all of the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many of them use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shirakawa. What is behind the suicides? How can so many people be driven to take their own lives? I don't know, boss. Even if the bulletin system phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate with that computer that connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that can work. Okay, library notes, I can sell it. I can discard it, or I'm going to put it in storage. Juggy boy, I don't need you right now. You go into storage. Take my water with me, just in case. Tiny key, I'll keep it on me, just in case. And we're going to the school, which is nice. School's dangerous for some reason. So, like, do you want to go back to the history club? Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's go to the school. Investigating classroom. Oh, the substitute teacher. Our tall woman is unsettling face, twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? I think you can't decline this, so you have to. You're forced to help anyway, no matter what. Luck failure. Oof. The creepy substitute changer hands you dusty biological specimens. The rancid smell of something almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? That's a luck check. Oof. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arranged to meet her home in the city, and I need to go to do the force because I need to do the side quest if I want to make sure my butt does not get kicked later. The Force Watcher. You have a feeling of being watched when you hear a branch snapping, and you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. What's happening? Luck success. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved, you decided to leave the area just in case. Let's continue the force. Going through the forest. Ugh. You discover a giant plush toy. What? Half buried in a dish. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. Giant plush toy? I don't know what this is. So again, picture will be up here. I have no idea what this is, so let's figure it out. The Dream Eater. Different from a Snake Eater. Oh, hell no. 30? Let's do Kung Fu fighting on him. That's a 9. Well, that's a 3 hit on me, and I'm not too happy about that. I can drink this and chuck an empty bottle at him. I drink some water. Okay, I cannot chuck the water at him. Okay, well. Okay, I can guarantee that I can kill him next turn. But I'm still going to suffer that -3 hit on all. I'm pretty much making a strong attack. I may have to rest this one. That's fine. We do have our experimental drugs if necessary. I'll take the fight. Like, do you, like, just run away? No. We do not run. We are not cowards here. We are men. Sorted. One additional slot becomes available in all shops. Removes the illicit tag from all items. Items are cheaper to buy. Cheaper items will probably be useful. And we'll get some more strength, I guess. I mean, I could level the other stuff up to 8. Prepare for endgame, but I can worry about that stuff elsewhere. So, Iwazumi, cheaper items and shops. This does mean I gotta worry about money management. Cheaper items or more options? Because I don't know how often I'm going to be in the shop. That's the problem. Because I already bought stuff. So... You know, I will get the... We'll get the tattoo. Okay, so we are like broke and we need to buy something, we can get it. And strength to help out with combat a bit. After searching in the woods for some time, we discovered the body of a young student clutching a note. I'm writing this for everyone to stay behind. You know, you gotta share things, man. There won't be anything left but us. So everyone's waiting for you on the other side. So if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity, man. That's all you gotta do. Don't listen to yourself. You listen to them. You listen to the voice of humanity. Sounds sus to me. You're like, why don't you read it? Like, if I read it every single playthrough, man, things get old real quick. Well, the school's library computer does not have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club? Yes. We are going to a home in the city. Yes. I am a Yakuza. Going to a student's house. This will be perfectly fine. The oddly shaped package. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat next to you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. An icy feeling suddenly in the pit of your stomach. I think I'm good. You leave at the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget about the package as soon as possible. -1 stack. Oof. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Elevators. Man, our computer's heavy. But elevators, bro. Going to the town. The weird bathtub. You returned home to freshen up. When you entered your bathroom, however, you discovered that your shower is missing. In its place, there's an old clawfoot tub. Feeling lucky? This is my bathroom. Nope. The water in the bathroom suddenly gets murky and dark. Are you bathing in blood? -2 reason. Oof. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you are now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch in in nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Making my way. Oh, here we go. This guy. You hear rustling on the other side of the apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. This is the Stalker enemy, which pretty much I think is just a big giant clown mask. So, that was ya. You can go away now. And here we go. Stalker with stamina. Why is everyone so hard? 60. Can I just bail? I could just bail. But it's +5 doom, which I'm not too happy about. Problem is this time units, man. In Kung Fu fighting, you know, there's 9 damage. Gotta hope each of them hit. Gotta take him out in 3 rounds. But that's -6 stamina. I have no means to deal with this guy. Do 10 damage there. That's still 3 rounds. Crowbar is going to take 4 rounds. Man. Guess I gotta bail. Not too happy about bailing, but it makes the doom go up. And I can't deal with this right now, so with XP. You have successfully ran away from the apartment, Stalker. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With as many deaths there has been, the hospital is in chaos and the staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head onto a desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and onto the hospital corridors. Let's investigate the hospital. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. I think this is one of the vampires or blood nurses or something, so again, pictures up there. Here we go. Yeah, bloodsucker, vampire. Kung Fu fighting. There's 9 damage. I can probably deal with Kung Fu fighting here. We can take. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's nice. I can do that now. What the strength boosts. Okay. I can take this hit, so we'll do it. It's a weaker enemy. Ouch. And have we gained health? Oh, really? I'm gonna bash you with this crowbar. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home in a village at the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Let's go downtown, question mark. Let's put the note in storage. You got the drug and notes. That's not a book though. I go back to the pharmacy. Oh, we're at the pharmacy. Let's see. Okay, I need some pills. Pills here. Bandage, drugs, nope. I'll take some pills. Give them to me, please. Very nice. Okay, now let's go downtown. The bus stop. The missing girl. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says she can't find her mother. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. And we're good. Please handle it. Please cut this. I got more important things. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on to the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiro College students left in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. Let us investigate the village. The professor. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeichi's door. I probably butchered the name. This is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There is no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves no doubt what happened. But how and why? Let's look around for items. Perception failure. Oof. You search the room but can't find anything. The sound of police sirens force you to jump through a broken window and you're injured. Ow. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Something on these computers. Not good for you. Talking with an older woman, you can't help but notice a worried face. I would ignore it. Is it luck? No knowledge. Failure. Oof. Is that someone behind you breathing down your neck? It takes all your willpower to not turn around. He's not knowledgeable there. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't forget a thing. She beams at you and struggles as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and get out of there. On the bus stop, out. Welcome to the rice field. As you walk through the village, crops wave in the breeze, following your every movement. Minus 2 reason. Oof. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer's fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and then finally connects. Now I'm pretty sure that I'm good here because I know how this works. So. Welcome home. Do you like it? Well, yes. I do like it. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. I shall remember the note. You record the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone's here now. We escaped everything that held us back in life. We have no more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all of humanity together. You must think carefully on how to respond. Now, the correct answer here is you can't save everyone. That is what I'm going to choose. That leads you to ending A. Suffering is human. It gives you take a large stamina hit, -5 stamina, but you also gain max stamina. But you go straight into a boss encounter. So, good luck with that. And I don't want to die as a big reason hit, -5 reason, but you get max reason. But considering that I'm trying to avoid combat at the moment, you can't save everyone, man. You explain the imminent arrival of the old god. With its limitations, the Bulletin can never hope to gather humanity in time. Not to mention how many people are unable to access the computer. As it is, convincing all of humanity to perish is impossible. Oh, then we'll have to wait. It's disappointing, but that's okay. When humans advance, and everyone can be connected, we'll come back for you. It's a promise. Okay? Nope. The noise on the other side of the line suddenly cuts out completely. Still reeling from the mental assault, you find yourself staggering toward the futon. You collapse into it, and sleep soon takes you. You're awakened by the sound of the phone ringing. After what just happened, you hesitate to answer. You warily grab the handset. When you put the phone to your ear, you hear the trembling voice of the girl you met in the village. I can't thank you enough. It was in my head, and I nearly... She burst into tears, thanking you over and over. You smile, relieved that somehow, some way, you managed to save somebody. You later learn that the suicides have come to a complete and sudden halt. But even still, its promise lingers in your mind. Just how long do you have until it comes back for you? You smother the thought. For now, it is finished. It stirs. Dan's words, rioters are gathering downtown. Police are hopeless. Yeah, so downtown's not doing good. There's some smoky smoke. Find a key in the mailbox. Let's take a cold bath for a reason. 2 histories down. So... let's do found footage. And hopefully we don't get screwed over hard this time. With the investigations. So... alternatively we can do the DLC. Well, not DLC, the modded mystery instead. But let's do the main mystery. So I have to do the ending A, which means I gotta get that one item. The wiki feature found footage. Some kids disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man started asking questions. He claims to be a PI, hired by the parents of those students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the kids discover out there? The world may never know. Okay, let's open this up. Let's get those out. Can I sell these notes? Yes, I can. I'm probably going to end up selling them. And the drug, I'm going to need that. But first, let's go to the seaside. Hardware shop. Not what I wanted. It's more offensive, getting money. Sadly, it's slow as sleep. We need to reroll items because I need a very certain item here. I need that can of acid. And poor hammer. Got enough to the ground. I don't know if the speed is... lower speed is faster or not. But give me that can of acid. I am going to sell this because I do not want the guy showing up. And then go to the school. Could get some kids following me around. Do I want to risk the doom? No, I probably should play it safe. You got the can of acid. We can rescue the mansion twice. think we'll be okay. The cold trail. Following a suspicious person, you enter a one-down mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk, and only games there's 2 doors. You can't see the stained man anyway. No, let's search the room. Nothing really important here, but he found something. He found a library book. You get some XP out of it. I like XP. Shame, like as soon as I discard my thing of notes, because one of the things you have to do is discard 3 separate books in a playthrough to get an achievement. I was saving the notes for that, but of course, right when I'm going to do it, like game says, "Hey man, you want a book?" Like, dude. Upcoming exhibition. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibit, unaware of the danger. The opening may prove to be the last night for all of us. It's coming. You now know the date. Legend said the Lich was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 kids. Points in the direction, plans for saving you some time. But RNG is RNG, and it screwed me over last game. You know, outdoorsman. So we can get Lucky Luck, which can help us with some stuff. A Yakuza card helps us with some stuff. Leadership gives me charisma. 8 charisma is good. I still have to do a fight though at end of one of these, and I feel like I just need to stock up on stuff, man. And what I need gun. Because I need to survive that encounter. Let's do strength again. Because I need to be faster in combat. Or at very least offset the terrible stuff I got. So charisma will go up to 8. That should be enough for the 1 check. Do I go for something else for the other checks? I just get strength. It's good. Leadership and strength. Let's go. Go to school. Because I now have no XP, so let's just investigate school. 3 students disappear in the process of making a documentary about local folklore. Find a clue. Go to the newspaper. Oh boy. She said she would do anything to be with you. Even if it meant to cheat death itself. So here we go. I think it's just a girl. Here. Stalker. Here we go. Stalker girl -2 to all. Okay, it's not good. However, I can still potentially 2-round you. Trade-off is I suffer 2 to all. So I lose 2 damage and lose 2 reason. I don't know the west procedures. I mean, again, I'll be westing a lot. Oh shoot, I can't even do that because the doom counter still goes up even in that mystery. This is the 3rd mystery. So we can technically go, well, I say technically go up to 60. It's not, I should stop doing like 20 segments now, because there's technically 6 mysteries. Because once it gets to 100, it's game over. Hi. Did I suffer the hit? You got this, bud. 2. Pain. It's a vampire. Well, crap. Can't go kung fu fighting, and I'd made a terrible mistake. Can I toss this? Hiya! Okay. Let's go ahead and just annihilate you with a crowbar. What the? You have found a book! Look at me! I found the book! Let us use the book and hope nothing terrible happens. Hey. Give me that drug. I'm probably gonna need it. Like, give me that. I may need it. Not so much in the village, not far from your town. Decided to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that suddenly died. What happened here? Yep. Let's go downtown, ladies and gents. Why are you here, kiddo? Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Just a rioter. I don't know which rioter it is, but I think it's not. Yeah, just the rioter. 1, 2. Kiddo. Kung fu fighting. There's 9. 9 is not enough. There's still potential to do 10 damage. That's still not enough. Hooey. This sucks. Throw the drug at her. Here, have some pills. Yeah, I'm still gonna take a hit if I. No, I have to. I have no choice. I gotta leg it. Not too happy about it. But after one. I mean, mechanically, Haru wants away from his problems. That's some of the stuff that happens to him, so. He ran away. Everyone in the village is uncertainly friendly. An old farmer points to the old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Our reason's low. Yasugi. Feeling you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Yeah, I'm going nuts. Hey, kiddo, says the priest, who's currently moving some boxes. You lend me a hand? I got this, bro. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over relatively quickly. Plus 3 reason. Woo-woo! Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside with a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. He says, look, my boy, I know you had a bunch of problems, my son. It'll be okay. Looking back one last time, you continue deep into the woods. This is it, and we found it. I believe. Not quite. Following the trail of wild fruit, you stumble upon a small shrine. Let's bonk it. No, it's a luck. No. You talk with the statue, nothing seems to happen, but you have a terrible feeling. Terrible luck roll. Well, it's not good. Oh boy. Okay, what do you got? Hunting party. I'm Charisma. Hey guys. Hey there, says Hunter. This force is not safe for this honor. What are you doing here? You try to ask about the danger, but they hand you a flashlight and point you in the nearest road. Something tells me you shouldn't be on the nerves and just get out of there. I got a flashlight now. My perception's up. Woo-hoo. Please tell me this is where I need to go. The resting place. Famous priest died in this walk. Perhaps it's misconceived. I am the powerful man. That's a knowledge check and I somehow succeeded. Whoops. You found a new spell. Ooh. It just straight up heals me stamina. I shall use this spell and I shall use it. No, not yet. Like, I want to use it now. Maybe I might need the reason by forgetting it, so. Is it in this corner again? Where are you, bee? Lost in the woods, yes we are. Are we lost? Yes. But we are smart. The knowledge. Luckily, it doesn't take you long before you stumble upon a sign pointing you in the right direction. You should really be more careful in the future. The knowledge rolls. Woo woo! Downside, this is still taking up time. Start to the ritual. Here we go. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of your missing friends. Then, you hear a curious noise coming from the hole. This is where the can of acid comes in. Let's look. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes hours to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right back at you. Hypnotize, hypnotize words. You continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the beast lures you in. You get the acid, boy. You open the can of acid and empty its contents into the well. The house's foundation shakes as the massive creature's eyes burns. Walls begin to collapse as you pass out from the toxic fumes. You wake up later with the cassettes in your trembling hand. The house is nowhere to be seen. Got everything we need? The old guard stirs. The winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps the hospital staff busy. Keep an eye on cost more. It's fine. Find a key. And we need to take a bathy bath. We're still in the fight, guys. Still in the fight. Force tape, sadly, is useless to us. Because it's unimplemented, so. So here we go. 2 endings left. And I probably should just give me gun, man. Or like, just have gun and go pew. We good to go. Alright, Fallout Fable Fear Festival. I don't need to do the other things, so I'm not going to bother with that. Also gives me hits. The Fallout Fable of the Fear Festival. Your aunt sent you a letter, inviting you for a Curious Silent Festival. It's held every 27 years in this small little village outside the town. I always wonder, is it the same village, or is it like multiple small villages around the city? You don't like the sound of it, but, you know, your parents both agree. You know, you're 24, you're still at the house. You're apparently in the Yakuza. You need a break from all the stress. But wait, I live in the apartments. Wait, what is this living situation? Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing you can ask yourself as you board the bus? Pop. Just when you decide your stomach can handle it anymore, the bus stops at its destination. You get up, take a deep breath before looking around. Small village. Nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Screw this, no one's waiting for me. This is just more flavor text if you want to read it. See in the previous stuff. The group has arrived, and you can explore the village, which is just a random village event. Which is one of the things you could do, but honestly in this particular case, it's technically worthless. So what you want to do here is sit back and relax. Now if you want to get a secret thing, check out the painting and everything, but let's chill. Patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. But you should be resting at all. There's no penalty there. Festive grounds are now open. So time before the festival starts. And let's see if we can find any buddies. You can find anybody? This is lame. Well, in that case, I'll just... Hot spring feels nice. Plus 2 stamina. But you should be resting at all. A weird sound wakes you up. You step close to the window and look out. You can't see anything, but get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? This time we're going to investigate the forest more, because you have to investigate the forest a certain amount of times. Oh great. A wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking in your direction. In her eyeball there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the ground floor with a wet splash. Splish. So this one, pretty much picture of a girl, but there's a bunch of worms coming out of her eyeball, so... That disturbs you, please look away. Here we go. The infested girl, -4 stamina. 1, 2, yeah. 1, Kung Fu fighting. I'm gonna keep resting here anyway, so. This is how we do it here. Bonk. And bonk. Pain. 1. 2. Bonk. And finish. Plus 8 XP. Weird sounds coming to force kept you up at night. What could it mean? Let's investigate the forest again. The Dream Man. In the morning you will glimpses of your dreams. Terrible and unescapable. Man of the nightmares standing on the other side looking for you. Haru who confront him is like, hey, what's your business? I terrible idea. Perception success. Oh hey. Getting closer, you discover the man doesn't really remind you of the person from your nightmares. You feel good about confronting your fears. Plus 1 reason. Someone's watching you behind the trees. Okay, day 2 night. I could rest up in the one thing again. Do this. And resting it all. Plus 2. So yeah, before it didn't do that because like, oh yeah, it's the fill quest we can like fully charge up, and like, and it still is, but the doom count is a lot more. You gotta pay more attention to it. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something waking up at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. They're following you into the forest. Strange markings. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter inside a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings under the cave's walls. Got a flashlight. Flashlight's beam reveal additional symbols hidden in the shadows. They help you interpret the spell's instructions. Cauterize again. Huh. Weird sounds from the forest keep you up at night. What does it mean? Walking along at the carvings. While walking through the woods, you discover strange carvings in one of the trees, and by the looks of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected? I don't know. Knowledge success. You're certain missing people here. You're on the right trail. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden, guys? Is that blood? Where is everybody? What's going on here? Find the missing people. Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the forest, there's an answer waiting for you. I'm going to take one camp rest. Aw, screw you. You just penalized me then. Thanks. Thanks, game. I just wanted to rest. But yeah, at this point, it's like, you're not going to cheat us, game. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. A bush with legs. I have no idea what this is. So, again, picture top right. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a bark woman. Okay. Well, this sucks. Doom's at 69. I'm dealing with a tree woman who does -3 to all and is a pain in the neck. I do not have enough DPS to take her out. So, flashlight, I salute thee. And 80% chances to hit. This may be bad, but we got this, I believe. We got this. Pain. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 80s or 2 80s. And 2 80s sound better than 3 80s to me. Okay. You got this, Haru. Bump. Whew. Core strength. All combat moves do an extra point of the damage. Yes, please. I need that damage. Do you require more DPS? Yes, please. Okay, strength probably won't help me anymore, sadly. And I need items that I can just toss at people. Now the big question here is, my perception went back down because I lost my flashlight. Do I restore? Because I'm not going to get any more rests here, sadly. And I don't know how long the other mystery is going to take. So we do have some cauterize in the back burner that we can use for stamina. And we have a drug for wheezing. I'm going to go to perception or dex. I'll go dexterity just in case. So we have strength, dex, and charisma up. I don't know if I'm going to level up again. Resolve combat. Abandoned factory. This must be the place where they took everybody. Let's go ahead and end this now. While exploring the factory, you are caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. "We knew you'd come," you hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. So he signals the door behind him. Her? Or him? I don't know. Perhaps behind another priest. "Our masters are waiting for a final blood sacrifice." "You can't get me. I was in the Yakuza." Okay, that big statue pops up here. That looks weird. So. Nothing major, but it just might look weird to you here. Dun 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 dun. Hello. It is me. The eye guy. With a weird face. Pew pew. Hello? With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are beams of flashlights and a hand of a police officer saving you from a fall. Later that day, the detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and Eldridge being. The village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only ones seeing the ancient horror. Ending A. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate him, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would have happened if you didn't stop the ritual. So, all that looks okay. It stirs. Price hike. Good. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up and then making it harder to find what you want. All shop items cost more money. So, like, I'm Yakuza. I don't care. You're paying full price for this. Like, but price is going up. Why doesn't it go up further? Like, okay. Let's go home. Take a bathy bath. Let's take a hot bath. Oh boy. One more. Wearing white up of a wordless ward. This is new. Let's do it. The William white up of a wordless ward. So, I never done this one. I know there's a boss fight at the end of it, but other than that, most of this stuff's new to me. You get a call from an old classmate, specifically his mother. With a teary voice, she told you your friend has a nasty accident and is currently awaiting an important surgery. You ask her to call. They ask you to call you and spend a few evenings with them. That's weird. You weren't exactly in the best relationship lately, but you agree to visit your friend starting tonight. Hello, Mr. Tom Bomb playing XCOM. You're now here. 5 nights remain. The first night. Oh yeah, I remember this crap. I don't like this at all. Here we go. Reception area. Man, sick people are in to be examined by the overworked officer guy. Let's talk about it. You don't like this nurse's weird smell. Patients waiting for special surgery. Take elevator in the corridor. Oh boy, this is when they actually do all the corridor crap, don't they? And I know one of them is a jump scare near the end, so like night 4. I don't like these things. I don't like these things at all. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She is asleep from exhaustion. Let her sleep. Doom. You abandoned the idea of stealing the patient's document. It will hamper your investigation for sure, but a well-rested nurse means it's safe to hospital. And safe for hospital means safe for me. Here we go. The patient's here again, restless. What's wrong with this place? Let's take the elevator. You venture further down into the corridor. Nope. No. What are you doing here? Oh, okay, so I guess I need to be in corridor B to check out the patient room. Here it is. Your friend is lying in the bed, still sleeping after the surgery. Their face is almost completely covered in bandages. You're sitting on what must be the most uncomfortable chair in the world, thinking how pointless it is to wait here. After nothing else to do, you said to go to buy something from the vending machine. Buy a drink. Okay, don't think anything happens here. I'll go investigate the corridor, trying to find something to drink for a vending machine. Gonna cast a dude. Walk through the hospital corridor, you're stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Can you help me get down these stairs? Well, I guess I gotta help the guy, no matter what. Dex failure. Oof. You struggle to help the man, but you both fall down the stairs. The man casts brakes and you scream. Underneath the cast, there's a seething sore frothing with green bubbles. The man smiles. The smile a little too wide for his face. Oof. The next day passes without any incidents, and before you know, another evening's coming. With increasingly reluctance, you head toward the hospital. Let's go in. What could your classmate be? Let's talk about asking again. You don't like the nurse's weird smile. Take an elevator in the corridor. Okay, going to go to corridor A. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open the door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. I think this is two big eyes and a big open mouth nurse. So, let's see if this is the case. Let's see what happens. It is the... Yep, doll nurse. Doing more damage is nice, but I do 12, that's 24. Wait a second, hit. Eight. That's still 12. There's a chance of missing. I guess we'll assess and... Come on, seriously? 84, 84. 36, yeah. Combat skill. Okay. This ain't good. We're gonna lose reason out of this, and I can't one. I'm gonna lose 6 reason for this. Because I can't do any more damage. Still got cauterize and experimental. Well, let's just go for it, I guess. Bonk. Grabs you and screaming. Bonk, bonk. And no choice. I'm gonna take the hit. Out of curiosity, what does this do? Doubles all damage dealt during this turn. Okay, one-time use. Let's finish her off. Via the nurse, getting 12 XP. Upper floor silent. Check out the patient room. Now you see the eye now. Your friend woke up earlier today. You spent some time talking about school and recent events, but you can't shake the feeling that something about him is off. Finally, they go to sleep. You decide to take a walk to stretch your legs. Don't think anything happens today, so we're good. An old friend. You're pleasantly sad to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. He changed a lot since you last seen him. These days, he's monitoring a web form, Dagged Paranormal. Maybe you know something useful. Yeah, let's talk. Mine's one reason. Oof, come on, Cicely. In between the 60 series and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to Earth again. Could this be the reason for the events? 3 nights remaining. Next day on the way home, you're stopped by your friend's mother. She hands you the package to her kid. He farms and hand it over. You look weird. You shouldn't open it. What's inside? Who knows? 72 Doom. 2 Reason. Oh boy. Let's do it. Many people are ready to go here. Let's go to corridor A. The heat wave continues working temperatures. Can you investigate? Takes more and more effort. -2 stamina. Upper floor is silent in comparison. No, corridor B. I guess it just states up takes us here. Okay. So let's check out the patient room. They're the same. Yeah, your mom asked me to bring you these packages to hand over. You ask what inside, they just stare at you. Okay, I don't think anything happens this night. Keep moving along. Monetary blues. You find yourself in an old unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. Gusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. Used to be a mortuary. Dog skin causes the death. Let's search the cabinet. Because cloth off dissection table triggers a combat encounter. And I think it's actually, despite being scary, I guess, to you-ish with the enemy, I think the enemy is actually harmless. I don't quite remember if this was it. I'm gonna search the cabinet for some meds. Perception failure. Oh crap. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer and literally, well, let's go off the cuff, blink, cut yourself badly. Well, crap. 2 nights remaining. So you wonder, like, why aren't you resting? Like, I should. But one of the reasons I don't want to rest is because if I make it to the end of the mystery, I can rest as much as I need at the lighthouse before going up. But that's like missing out on the one free rest. Yep, guess we gotta This one doesn't use anything, hopefully. Carter-wise up. Got an experimental drug. +4 reason. I'm gonna have to use it with Carter-wise. Cast spell, yes. Increase damage. Oh man. Well, that's probably also why. Alright, let's keep moving. Task again. Please take the elevator in the corridor. Taking an elevator, we get something terrible bad's about to happen. So this can pretty much be a scale, like a bunch of hands and mouths and eyes in here, depending on luck roll, I believe. So here we go, I believe. Nope. Elevator doors open, revealing a black massive eyes and teeth pointing at the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in the doctor's office. Nurse discovered you unconscious on the elevator floor. This might be the night. Go to the patient room. Your old friend just keeps staring at you. Did I tell you you're really beautiful? They asked, twisting the sullen lips into a smile. Okay, going to hit continue. I think there's a jump scare here. Don't go yet. We're just getting started. Yeah. Sure thing, pal. Labyrinth. Guess we're lost now. You spend hours trying to find a way out, finding completely exhausting on the main street. Passage closed behind you. I have nothing here. Ay. I have no choice. I have to rest here now. I have to. Certainly feels good to be back at home. You take a short nap on your bed, you sit on the couch, read your favorite book, plus to stand reason. Time flies so fast, you prepare to leave and continue your long investigation, +3 doom. +81 doom. Here we go. It's probably the best I'm gonna get. Let's go. Psych ward. Someone's been branded symbols with occult symbols. Branded like cattle. Okay, I don't know what this is gonna be, but I think it's gonna make some jump scares maybe involved here. I'm not sure. But what it looks like is going to be a really effed up version of Al-Qaeda. Like, how do you know that? Because I look up on the Discord and I look up stuff. So, check it out. Final phase to my surgery is tomorrow. I can't wait to show you the results. You can't help but shudder thinking about the final day. Okay, I think this is okay. We good. Therapy. You're stopped by a masculine wearing a lab coat. He introduced as a researcher. Here are your wounds for free. I don't need any wounds. I'm good. You politely decline the judge's officer. Continue on your way. I have no wounds. This is it. The final night. Yeah, that doom counter. Reception area. Suddenly all the lights in the hospital go out with a bad feeling about this. You say to check out your friend one last time. Get the heck out of here. Here we go. Let's see what happens. You are shocked to find an empty bed. The parcel you delivered lies unwrapped on the nightstand. Ignoring the faint footsteps in the corridor, you take a peek. Inside, there's a torn price tag for a butcher's knife. The footsteps again louder. Did you like what I did with my face? I always admired you, you know, even when you acted like you didn't know me at all. I think the result is perfect. Too perfect, in fact, for two people to share the same face. Your friend raises the butcher knife you involuntarily brought. So here we go. Expect to see like an effed up version of this face up here. Yakuza driver. 1, 2. I do 12 damage. 5 stamina, jeez. It's not going to be enough, is it? It does 12 damage. Okay, that doesn't cost anything, but it requires it to be lower than 3. Which I don't get. Because it's going to be at 4. This is GG, I believe. Or is it? Can I BS my way through this one? Where's the 1 button? Cost 1 reason, we gain cost 2 stamina. This is the most stupidest thing I have ever done. I will regain 1 reason at the cost of 2 stamina. So it goes down to 7, it goes down to 2. We need both of these attacks to hit, and then we need to land the attacks next turn, which should be the 12 to 24, 36. We should be good there. So, I believe they're weak to the safer weapon. Here we go. There's the terrible, terrible damage. I believe in a thing called love. Oh no, downward all damage dealt this turn. There's time needed for that. Eight. 12. 8 plus 12 is enough. So 8 plus 12 is 20, which is enough. Got a hit. Got this. I believe in you, bro. 1 health remain? What is this? Oh, hell no. I'm killing this jerk now. Thing is, I only get I rested, so I'm not going to get my full stamina back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Because the guy lived with flipping 1 HP. Wait. Wait. Perception can go up. Knowledge is worthless. Perception can go up. And stamina We have all that, everything but knowledge. Are we still in the game? Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in the game somehow. The person who tried to steal your life now lies on the hospital floor, dead. Mad, you keep smashing their face until only a gory mess remains. When you come back to your senses, you stumble out of the hospital room, down through the dark corridor. Yeah, we were pretty bad. It was nuts. The doors to the other rooms slowly begin to open, and you are reminded about what the crazed friend told the other patients about you. Out of every room reaches a bandaged head of a baby there. Bruised face is eerily similar. They all want to meet you. Knowledge is key, still hope. The old god stirs. You're 10 in water. No bath. Small key. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Let's begin the climb. The Zombies Lighthouse has been closed down longer than you can remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going in, boys. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut's telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind this weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and you should run as far as you can. You're scared, but it won't be a way back down once you're done. And just in case I need these for something, I'll just bring them out. Rest a bit, plus 2 doom. Shoot. I think it's minus. The problem is, I think it's -3. One more. There's events though. Because there's like several events that happen when you climb up. One more. I got to. Let's climb. Going up, ladies and gentlemen. Delinquent. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for a bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Think you got the charisma for this. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass. It's too late anyway, she whispers again. Then you continue. The little girl nods sadly as you pass her. Here we go. Each one goes up by 1. Garbled memories. Found footage is second. No. Was it? Shoot. No. Found footage had to be second. I bought the item. Did I do Bulletin second? Oh no. I did arms first. And I said, we need the footage I need an item for. Beckoning Bulletin, I decided to probably get out of the way. I think it might actually be Bulletin now. Because then I did Fear Festival before I did the... Fear Festival was 4. Arms was first. 5th one was the... Of course, the ward. Now, found footage I think was 3rd. Because I didn't want to disrupt the forest. And that's because I knew I can get the good ending on Bulletin without fighting anybody. So I wanted to power up by Bulletin first. correct answer. You win. Underneath it, you push a button and it opens. Going up. Doom is at 90. Veil of Darkness. This is probably gonna hit my reason, I think. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. Thin black clouds skirting your vision, so that something's waiting for you inside. I had to sacrifice my flashlight for this. Yep. You decide to brave through the veil. You finally emerge a while later safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you've heard. Come on, we're almost there, I believe. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The worlds have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. It's gonna slow me down. Not the doom counter. 1, 2. Shit. Okay, so he raises the doom by 3. There's a 100% chance to hit him. I do 12 damage. 12 damage with the same with those, but those are RNG. Can't do desperate maneuvers anymore. Can I? Well, it's one-time use as long as it's... Okay. This does 16. So I'll take 3 doom and damage, period. That's fine. I can do this. Chance, don't waste it. 1, 2. So I should do it. We defeated the guy. Here we go. We should be really close now. Wow, photos. No! I think it's a Stalker. That was number 2. Crap. First thing, Stalker. Gigolo was number 1. Stalker, I'm almost certain, was number 2. Dream Eater was the plush thing later, and Bloodsucker was, I think, the nurse. Stalker. Fuck. Farewell, game. It's the end. That was probably the final whim, too. You're too late. When you arrive in the museum, firefighters already struggling to contain this fire. Slip to the police on one side. When you make your way inside the hall, your skin gets charred. The last thing you see is the old guard breaking free from the marble casket. Oh. I was always on the edge there. If I didn't get that final West in, it's possible I could have done it. But alas, it was not to be for this one. Man. Yeah, I know that. That's probably literally the final room. This thing was probably the Dream Beast then. which was the I don't know. I'm bummed. Man, it was like so close and yet so far. But it makes for a good story, so I guess that's the... And this is probably how it might actually turn out in actual film. The hero gets so close to it, but at the very end, right when it seems the hero's gonna make it, since it's a horror film or like paranormal thing, is like, nope. The big thing wins. It's good, mate. And these take longer than I thought, but it might be because I'm literally reading every single dialogue. Because again, I saw the old videos like, oh, just an hour or something. Like, nope, I take quite a while with these. You know, heck, I play Dark Souls less. But that's because I'm not reading all the dialogue, displaying everything. Because if I was speeding one through the game, just you can easily get through a game session like 30 minutes or less. But anyways, that's it for this one of World of Horror. I'm bummed, man. There's no point lingering on what ifs. Or what could have been. You can only press forward. And maybe do some stuff off screen. Potentially. I don't know. In case you've been wondering what I've been doing, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. So, like, what have you been doing besides recording videos for the channel? I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. Did you know it has a free trial up to level 60? Including the award-winning expansion Heavensward? And I'm a free trial scrub, so... Like, how can you still play with Q? Like, you log in the morning. Or early afternoon. But I digress. But anyway, this is SirMarcusCalibur. Signing off. Have a good one, everybody.